What's happening, YouTube? How's it going? Sin's Awesome, back for another unboxing. This one right here is Little Box of Horrors. Not a mask today. Actually, I do have a mask I could unbox. It actually falls in tune with this theme, but we're not going to do that right now. So today we got our Little Box of Horrors latest theme. This is the Vampire Evolution. There we go. Evolution of Vampires, as you can see in the background. I've been waiting for this box for quite some time now, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have, but I happen to receive mine due to the fact that I guess I live very close to the person who, you know, builds these boxes. So I'm very excited about this one. You know, I don't know what's going to be in here. I'm not sure exactly what, you know, I ordered the director's cut bust. So I didn't get a mask or anything like that with this one. This is the bust, director's cut. I think the shit's going to be flames. So we'll see. But let's start. Well, let's see what we got. All right. So I usually sit down and just kind of like, I don't want to like peer over the top and see what's inside. I kind of want to pull it out and kind of surprise myself. So let's see what we got here. Alright, I can see one thing already that I need to show you guys, and that is the description pamphlet. So this right here is the theme. Let me see if I can get that right for the camera for you guys. Yeah, so what it says here is, holy crap, there's a whole description of stuff on the back. I can't really read it because it'll spoil everything that I'm spoiling myself looking at that. Let me put that down. So let's go in here and let's see what we got. I'm gonna start like getting all the filling out and all the you know, all the the interior wrap. Let's see what we got here. All right. So I'm presuming that the biggest item that I'm holding on to right now is probably the bust, I want to say. So I'm gonna reach around and start grabbing like mediocre, like smaller things that potentially won't spoil it for me. You know what? I should start with the t-shirt. Let's see what we got here. All right. Yep, I knew it. You guys are gonna love this shirt. So check this out. I love you guys. I guess you can see it. I'm gonna look at the camera. All right. Here it comes, guys. Are you ready? Put it this way. I'll give you a hint. If you can't, you know, guess what the t-shirt is right now at this moment in time, take a look behind me. Ready? Ready? All right. Look at that. What do you guys think of that? Come on, that's classic. I mean, if you're my age, I don't want to say exactly how old I am, but I was definitely into this movie when it came out. So, you know, they had a bunch of remakes, you know, I don't even know how many. I know they had that one remake where Corey Feldman came back, and it was Kiefer Sutherland's like nephew or something. I don't know who it was, but I watched it. It was all right, but nothing's gonna beat the classic. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. You get a Lost Boys shirt. Now I don't know if he's gonna give you this with every vampire box, but this is great right here. See, it's gonna match my Black Christmas shirt. Let's move along. Alright, next item. We've got a DVD here, looks like. I don't even have a DVD player, I have a computer, so I guess that's where it's, you know, it's going to be played at. But, yep, that's a classic. Remember this? Everyone remembers that. Definitely something that, I mean, stuck with my best friend's a vampire. I mean, come on, who doesn't remember that movie? I don't even have the quotables down yet because I've seen so many movies, but this one I know. I mean, I know this one definitely came out around, you know, the same time that Lost Boys came out. So, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, that's great. I'll show you guys again right there. All right, let's get to the next item. I got something small here. What is this? Oh, wow, look at that. What is this? Is this a pen? Yeah, it's a pen. Vamp. Who doesn't remember that? From the, I mean, I'm talking, we're going back to where I was at in the 80s, where I started getting into vampires, You know, it was Vamp, Lost Boys, Fright Night. I don't want to name them all. You know, I can go all the way back to Salem's Lot, but I don't want to name them all because I don't know exactly what's included in here. But you guys can see the theme in the background. I got David over there, and the only vampires I have right now that I know for sure, I could say that, but that's Michael Jackson. That's the Werecat. Is David, Barlow, and Cutter, and I kind of designed this one to look like, kind of like a deformed, not deformed, but a real crazy version of what I would think that, I don't want to say Amy from Fright Night. I was going to say Regine from Fright Night Part 2. If anybody's seen the Tom Wallace version of Fright Night Part 2 with Regine, that was Jerry Dandridge's sister. That's the closest I could get to her looking when she just totally vamps out. So, yeah, pretty cool. Alright, let's see what else we got. What is this? Looks like a deck of cards. Nice face cards featuring Brian Winton. You guys got to see the cover on this. It's a lot of. I'm sorry about the lighting. It's, you know, I got a bright light in the background, but we all know who that is. Everybody can see Barlow back there. See, can't point to him, but yeah, Barlow's very happy about being, you know, represented in this box. You know, Barlow knew he had a place here. So, what do we got here? What do we got here? What is this? Oh, very nice, very nice. Same movie. Everybody remembers that scene. He like kind of gets up and he's just kind of like, "Do you see?" or what? I forget what he says to her, but he asks her like multiple times, or "What did you do to me?" or "Who? Or do you know who I am?" I forget what he says, but it's a great scene. Definitely gonna hang this up because it's a creepy scene. You can pull it up on YouTube. You look up Salem's Lot, you'll probably get this scene right here, where he's like, I forget the quote that he was saying, but he's definitely not human anymore. What else we got here? Let's see what this is. Whoa, are you serious? What is this? Is an actual comic book. Check this out. Well, you know what? I gotta take it out because you can't really see. I know what this movie. Well, it's a comic book, but I've seen the movie, which, you know, I have mixed feelings about. I mean, I'm not. It's a great movie. I like it, but there's some other things that could have been done right with it. I mean, I'm not 30 Days a Night. I mean, I got nothing against Josh Hartnett, you know, who started the movie. I really did like the take on the Master Vampire. Well, I like the way that their vampires were in the whole movie altogether. It's just they're like really subhuman, like they don't even. It's like they're like these dark possessed demons without like they don't have any conscience or anything. They're not. You can't reason with them. They're just killing machines. You know, you see one of them and they just. You know, you can't talk to them anymore. It's something else. It's the undead, and they're very creepy. 30 Days a Night. It's got a Josh. Well, this is a comic book for 30 Days a Night. I know it's based off of this comic, but that's pretty cool. You actually get a comic book. I actually might want to place that back in its protective case because I don't want to, you know, throw this around too much. So I'm gonna put that 30 Days a Night. Very, very cool movie. There's probably, I don't even know if there's an animated series, but it's a very, very long, it's kind of like The Walking Dead, but in a different way. I don't watch The Walking Dead, by the way, so don't fault me for that, but okay. So I'm skipping around the big box. I'm going to pull up some bubble wrap. There's that. Let's see what else we got here. I think the last thing would, oh, no, I got something else over here. A little surprise. No, that's just the bottom of the box. It's probably the bust. So I'm guessing this bust is inside of this box. See here, yeah, it's empty. So let's put it down here and let's see what happens. Hold on, I might have to brace myself for this one. Cool. All right, let's see what's going on now on the website. And I don't know if this pertains to this particular piece, but on Little Box of Horrors through Facebook, they've been, you know, they keep you up to date on what the progress of your box is, and you know whether or not, you know, it's going to be shipped or not, or what, you know, what they're waiting on. They did say that there was like a sharp item that to be careful when you unbox it, because there's an item that has potentially sharp objects protruding from it, so it could cut you or something like that, or a child, not you, but a child. If a child, you know, somebody, you got kids or something like that, you know, playing with it. But I'm wondering if that's what this bust is, or I just probably didn't get that item. But we'll see. Let's pull this out. Holy crap. It's a little unglued here, but everyone knows who that is. Kind of came unglued, but I can fix that real quick. Jerry Dandridge. Everybody knows who Jerry Dandridge is. If you don't, then you're not a true vampire fan, but he always did reassure you that you have to have faith for that crucifix to work on him. Jerry Dandridge, always terrorizing Charlie Brewster. I don't know, that was his sole purpose. But, well, actually, it was Charlie Brewster's fault for picking on the guy, but yes, Fright Night, Jerry Dandridge bust. It kind of came, I guess, you know, been boxed, but it's glued to the bottom here. It's a little unhinged a little bit. That's easy, though. I mean, you just got to put some more glue down there, and it'll stick back to the base of its, the actual display stand. That is a really cool looking bust, though, now that I look at them, and wow, that is nice. I did not expect this. I was expecting like something along the Bram Stoker's Dracula, or Bram Stoker's Dracula line. I totally like butchered that word, but this is even better. This like he looks like that scene where he was just kind of like saying, "Amy, come to me. Come be with me." He had that weird creepy tone to him. He was like totally vamped out. Peter Vincent and Charlie Brewster are after him. But yeah, check this out up close. This is when he like comes down the stairs almost. He's just like, ha, 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 ha. You have to have faith for that to work on me, Mr. Vincent. Everybody remembers that classic movie, Fright Night. Fright Night 2, I actually like that one too. Then they kind of did the remakes with Colin Farrell, I believe, and some other folks, but this is really cool. So yeah, there it is. Wow, I can sit down. That's the Evolution of Vampires box. Some really great stuff. I'm really happy about this. You get the, I mean, this covers all like different genres of the vampire, you know, horror. You get the 30 Days a Night, and this is, keep in mind, I got the director's cut bust. I didn't get a director's cut mystery or director's cut mystery and bust. I just got the bust. But you get a comic book. You get Salem's Lot, where he's saying, I wish I could pull that scene up, but I remember this scene distinctly because it was creeping me out, you know. Well, it didn't creep me out as much as the kid, like, floating in the window and knocking on it, asking them to let him in. But, yeah, this is a good scene. You get that. You get a DVD. You get Vamp. My Best Friend's a Vampire, which I always thought was just kind of like a comedy, but maybe, you know, I forgot. I haven't seen it in such a long time. Vamp, this I remember. You get some face cards. I'm wondering what these look like. Once you pull them out, it's going to have different vampires. I'm looking at the back, and it's got, like, Maximilian from Vampires in Brooklyn. So I'm thinking maybe you just have, like, a bunch of different themed vampires on these cards. I mean, we can check that out real quick. Hang on. Alright, so you get a deck of cards, and oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, exactly. So see, like the first one I pulled out, everybody knows who that is. And so you get a card, and then on the back you'll get like a description of who the character is. So, you know, you get each card. I mean, I don't want to mix this up, but you guys can get the gist of what I'm saying here. Multiple vampires to choose from. Oh, everybody knows who that is. That's that looks like Salma Hayek from Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, just there's so many to choose from. Oh, classic Bela Lugosi. Is that Bela Lugosi? I might be wrong about that. Actually, no, that's I forget his name, but it's it was back in the 60s or 70s. I remember that. Yep, Lestat. Of course, David. David approves. yeah, just I mean I can go through all. Oh, look at that, Vampire in Brooklyn, Eddie Murphy. But yeah, there's a whole. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know how I would display these, but yeah, I'm gonna look at these later. But I'm definitely gonna take a look at that shit. But yeah, that's it. This is the Evolution of Vampires Little Horrors, or Little Box of Horrors box. Hope you guys, enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Until next time. I don't know. I was thinking about unboxing this other one. This was not included in this package, but this is very vampire themed. I think you guys would really like it, but I'll probably save this one for a separate video and post it up on my channel. You'll understand what it is when I reference it, because you'll see that I'll be wearing the same clothes, because I'm probably going to film it tonight. So anybody or everybody, have a great night.